Hello, hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Stamping A to Z. I'm Linda Gibbs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, in Edmonton to be more specific. I have been a demonstrator for over 15 years. Not always as a demonstrator. I did this as a hobby and just loved to play with their products for years and years, and have more recently started to do it more as a business. So this is my weekly live that I do on Facebook, and it is usually technique driven, but it's all over the place. That's why it's Stamping A to Z. It's all and everything products and showing you how to use them and different ways of how to use them. Hopefully giving you some new ideas on things that you might already have, or for new stampers, it might help you decide on what products you want to have in your collection to be able to make some projects. So today actually is the perfect session for new stampers. I'm going to be talking about our kits collections. They're great for beginners because they have everything in there that you need. They're great though for anyone and everyone because you can add to them. So if you're a more avid crafter and you have your own products and stuff, you can add to it and you can create even more things. I'm going to show you today how you can kind of veer off onto your own path and get creative. So don't feel like, oh, well, it's a kid and it really is limiting and it's so simple. Sometimes simple is good. Sometimes even as an avid crafter, if you're on vacation, you're camping, you're sitting at your kids' practices, whatever it may be, and you just want something to do, kind of like knitting or something. For me, crafting is relaxing, so something easy that's already prepared where I'm not having to think and be creative and come up with things. Sometimes it's nice to be able to just pull out a kit, grab and go. Everything's there that you need, so there's no thought. So it's kind of nice, last minute vacations, whatever, to be able to have something to do. Like what if it's a rainy camping trip and you're stuck inside? Then you have something to do. So let's get you turned around and I'm going to show you our kits. I don't even know if I mentioned they're on sale this month for August. So they're up to 30% off, which is a really great deal. So if there's some that are on your list, you might want to take a look. I will go through them right away. Let me just try and not, put my fingers into the camera here. And I hate it when I almost, sometimes I hit the power button as I'm trying to switch. Okay, so let me just make sure I've got this. This is going. All right. Perfect. As usual, if you're watching, please comment, say hi, let me know you're there watching. I love to know that I've got people with me, not just talking to myself, All right, so I printed out the kits that we currently have that are on sale. They even have a brand new Christmas kit. These are tags. I've seen pictures on our, like in the kits area that looks like there's a new card one, and I'm sure there will be because there's always a card one and a tag one, but for now, and what's on sale is the tags kit. We have, so there's 3 different types of kits. There's kits that have stamps and ink in them, and then there's ones where it is just put them together. So you can usually tell by the price as well. So the not like the $30 and under or $28 and under are usually the ones that don't have stamps and ink, but they come with everything you need to do. There's some beautiful ones like this one. I still didn't have this one. It was out of stock very quickly when they went on sale. There's the confetti. I'm going to show you the ones that I do have. So this one I'm going to go over in more detail in a bit. I'm going to offer a class on this one in the fall. It is set to arrive, but not till next week. Unfortunately, it took forever to ship. So there's all these ones there. So on top of having the card kits that have stamps or no stamps, there's also ones that are decor. There's they're just kind of all like these ones are boxes. This is a more masculine one. You can see we have them in French and in English. The birthday card organizer kit I do have, and I will show you. Now, it is already made, but I will show you. So it comes in a nice big box. Now, my book does not look like this book. It has flowers all over it. I don't know why. I didn't love the flowers. I wanted to dress it up. I wanted to try and make it my own. You know, like, so people say, well, it's all the same. Everybody has it. You can totally make it your own. So I took some designer series paper. I have a punch that has, that does this kind of punch thing. There is a die right now in the, I can't remember what it's called. There is a die right now that has this as well. So if you don't have the punch, you could use the die. So here's what it originally looked like. And it also came with all the cards and envelopes, not made, of course. You get to make your cards. So I've already done that. I played with this a while ago. So here are my cards that are made. So there is no stamping. It was all just pre-printed stuff that you get to assemble. So this one was a really quick, easy, and I have, so you can, it's in French and in English. So you can see I have a whole lot of stickers left over. I think I made all the cards and envelopes. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyways, and there was a matching, we have a stamp that matches with this as well. So you can kind of go crazy and do as much or as little as you want with that. So you can see, and it shows you exactly what to do with each step. So I just kind of added to it. I used the gnomes at the time. This was last year. And I just kind of decorated it myself. And I haven't done much on the inside. I do have a card for that I put in here because I'm going to start using it. And as I make cards and I think of people that I want to give it to, I'm going to put it in the right spot so that my cards are ready to go every month. So I'm hoping to get better at that. All right, that's the card kit. Then we have the Christmas gifting kit. And I thought, okay, so I have this one and I haven't opened it. I was actually shocked. That's this one. So you can see exactly how it comes unopened, except for the fact that I just realized there is an ink spot that comes with this, and I have kind of pilfered all my ink spots into one space because I have them in an old case, like the thicker cases that we had. Sorry, I'm looking for my scissors to be able to open this. So I kind of took all the ink out of my kits and paper pumpkins to try and figure out all that I have. And that way, when I'm kind of grabbing and going with some projects, I can take multiple colors with me and kind of be ready to go. But that makes it so that I don't have it in here to show you. However, so on the front of this, there's always the instructions. I always keep these because they make for perfect, if you ever want to make a journal or a book of an album of some sort, these make great backings for your front and back. So don't get rid of them. You can always use everything. So you can see in the instructions, I'm pretty sure, here, yeah. So it shows, it came with, it looks like shaded spruce maybe, and it tells you all the coordinated colors. So if you want to add, or say you wanted to create these tags into cards instead of tags, you could totally skip that part, or you can put it on and then just put it onto a card base, but you know what colors. Basic black, mint macaron, real red, shaded spruce. Yes, so I'm pretty sure that's shaded spruce that it had come with. It comes with a block for the stamps. So it's a D-size block, but you can tell it's a bit different than our regular D-size blocks. So, sorry, it's dirty. This is our regular D-size block. It's thicker and it has kind of that nice finger area. This one is flatter, but it comes with every kit that has stamps. So you can use your own blocks if you have them, but it always comes with a block that you can use, and it's meant to fit the largest to the smallest of the stamps in the set. This one is all words, which is nice. And that's the other thing too, is don't forget to store these where you can use them, because you could use these on any cards, like you, just for you. So with love, like it doesn't enjoy, a little something for a friend, like those don't have to be Christmas, right? So that's nice to have. So it has the ink, it has the block, it has dimensionals, it has some string, it has, they use the little glue dots. Personally, I don't love using these. I much prefer using my Stamp and Seal. So usually I'll throw a Stamp and Seal into one of these if I'm taking it somewhere. That way I have options. Oh, I didn't even realize this. These tags are gift card holders. Look at that. They hold gift cards. Very cool. And they're like a really nice, heavy, shiny paper. Ah, look at that. And then these have the cutouts of trees, stars, and the moose or deer, I don't know. Then you've got the sentiments. So you've got all the cutouts that you need. So you don't need anything else. You don't need scissors. Well, you do need scissors to cut your string. But so yeah, I usually throw a pair of scissors, sometimes glue, my Stamp and Seal, and if I want some card bases, I might add some card bases. And then you have lots of options to deal with. So let me just see. Sorry, I'm just curious now. Oh, I see. So this gets attached to the back, and then you have a gift card in there. Oh, that is awesome. Who knew? See, you got to open it to find things out. Okay, so this one is on sale. Instead of $30, it's $24. So great time to get your hands on that one. They also have it in French. And then we have these, some more card kits. Then we have this Love This Memory Notebook kit. This is another one of my favorites. I had bought a few of these because I was hoping my boys would, my youngest was headed to Portugal, and just, I don't know, I just had this thought. They used to like doing this stuff. They're all older and they think it's so uncool now. So I might have to get on it with them. But so this is the kit. I've already, I didn't want to open another one. So this one I've already worked on. But again, here's the instructions. It comes with a blank booklet, and you can, and then all these fun stickers and cards and stuff, and you can just kind of build it as it suits you. So you have like the journal, and then you have all these fun pieces and parts. It comes with, so this one I like. They've gone with, they got rid of the dots, and they gave the Tear and tape instead, which is really nice, and some really cool shiny washi tape. I don't know if you can see that in the video. And then you've got your block again, and there's some really fun stamps. So you've got the best, it's a good day, just enjoy, shake it off. Like this is a really fun one for some scrapbooking if you're into scrapbooking. And then you've got, like I said, all the cards. This one, oh, it did not come with, that's an extra that I put in here. So it comes with Parakeet Party, which is one of our older in color, like the last year's, not this year's, but it's still an in color. So the inside just has this kind of grid. So it had a pocket, like this was all pre-built. I just had to stick it on. Oops. So for keepsakes. And then I just added, I haven't put pictures in here yet because like I said, I think I might have to change the front. I had vacation 2022, but maybe I'll put like Portugal on here from when he went to Portugal, and then I can print out some pictures because they had such a good trip. He was supposed to go again this year and it just got canceled. Oh, so sad for him. Okay, so it's good on my pocketbook though. So that is the Love This Memory Notebook Kit. This is another one you could make like a baby book for someone. Like it's a great gift for someone, or it's great for your own quick memories of a quick trip or something. So that's $23.80 instead of $34. So that one must be at least the 30% off. And again, they have it in French and English. This one, I thought I had this one, so I didn't buy it. And then I went through my kits and I realized I didn't have it. It was probably one that was on my list. So I wish I had it to show you because it is beautiful. The card bases have like the kind of like clear powder embossed images. Like this one has squares, or this one's squares, this one's some vines, and I can't remember. Anyways, it's a really pretty one. So if you like it, don't miss out. There's this one too, which was on my list. Super cute if you've got kids. It's robots and it's got lots of stamping, but it also has a ton of stickers that you can piece robots together and stuff. So for younger kids to play with this and make their own cards, it would be really fun. It would be a great summer kit. The next one is this Celebrate Today magnet board kit. This is a really nice one. I don't have the whole kit here. I completed mine, but it comes with these magnetic clips. It comes with a whole bunch of different cards. They're all different colors. So here in the background, I've got a pinky background, but you can use, there's a black and white one, there's a green one, there's all sorts of colors. And I think things have faded. I've had this up on display in the full sunlight, so you can see it actually kind of looks cool faded though. I kind of like it. It's got like this distressed look, and you can see these are some more of the cards that come with it. So it can be your really pretty organizer, which I love organizing things. Of course, to actually use it is the next challenge, but it's really pretty to look at. I've given these as gifts to friends and stuff. I just think it's super cute. And because you can make so many different color combinations with it, it pretty much can match anyone's. I think it has, it had a gray, a green, a black and white, a pink. I can't remember what's on the other side of this. I'd have to take it out. But anyways, yeah, you can see the gray and a bit of the green here. So that's another one. I don't have the light. I think this one's a shaker card. Don't quote me on that. There's these Santa tags, which are from the year before, and some cards. So if you want some Christmas cards before the new ones come out, these ones are on sale to $21 instead of $30. Then we have the Sentimental Rose card kit, which I do have. And I'm pretty sure I have this one, but I don't know where it is. I might have finished it and given it all away. So, no, that's Christmas. I need to label these on the outside because otherwise the boxes, I mean, they're pretty boxes, but they all look the same. Here we go. Okay, so this is one that I was going to pull out and show you how you can kind of create your own. But before I do that, let me just finish going through these. So here's the French version of that. There's this really cute butterfly one, really pretty colors. You can tell this one is not one that has stamping. So it just depends if you prefer stamping or not. The kerchief card kit, I have had this one. It is super cute. It's got some gold foil. It's really pretty, but again, no stamping. This one I think is only available in French. And then this one as well is all that's left. Ooh. So like I said, before I get onto my card kit, this one, I'm going to have a class in September. I'm going, if for anyone who purchases, so if you want to purchase the kit in August, that is fine. You can use the August host code. I will provide you with a PDF of 8 different cards you can create with this kit. So they're not going to be, they're 8 different ones instead of 4 and 4 of the same. I haven't decided if, I think I'm going to do an in-person and online version. So if you're interested, let me know and I will keep you posted with the details of that class. But I just thought we should take advantage of the sale. And so you can purchase it and have it shipped right to you. And then I would send you a kit of what you need extra to make those different cards. All right, back to the Sentimental Rose card kit. Before I do the different card kit, okay, so this one has the really nice rose and fun Mother's Day, thinking of you, happy birthday, thank you. This is like kind of a everything sentiment. So here I've made one of the cards. I got to stamp this. As you can see, they come plain and then you get to stamp the rose. And then there's all these kind of corrugated pieces and parts. There's some nice embellishments and some cord. Here's the flowers, and then you've got this, the sentiment labels. Here's the corrugated, and here's the card bases. So there's 3 different card bases. And then, oh, and this one actually comes with, so it has the, and of course I forgot, this one comes with a gray granite. It also, not only does it come with your envelopes, right, that are coordinated, it comes with a box. So you can make all the cards and then you can put them into this box and give it as a gift to someone. So that's super fun. I believe, see, this looks like it's murky and I think it has a film on it that you have to peel. So don't forget to peel the film so that it looks much better when you put it in there. Okay, so I'm not going to make the cards. Well, actually, should I make one so you guys can see how fast and easy it is? And then I'll show you one that I made different. So this one has, if you look, it needs one of these, and it needs this, and it needs one of these, and we need the block. What else do we need? We need something corrugated. Let's look at the better instructions here. Okay, here we go. So we have this. We need the leaf. Okay, we need one of these. That's what I'm looking for. I just want to put the rest of this stuff away so we have enough room to work here. All right. So then we just have our card base and hopefully a bone folder somewhere close by. I was working on a friend of mine asked me to make a wedding card for her, and I had all sorts of stuff out, and now I don't know where my bone folder is. I had a lot, oh, here it is. I had a lot of fun making the wedding card. Okay, so then if you look at the instructions, the cord, and it tells you to put 4 sticky dots there. Are those sticky dots or are those, I don't even know if this came with sticky dots. Yes, it did. All right, well, I'm going to, yeah, actually, you know what? Sticky dots would work better here, or else the tear and tape, because of, actually, so look at that. I was going to say, because it's corrugated, it won't stick as well. It's not corrugated on the back, so well, let me just pull out my Stampin' Seal here, and we'll just stick that down. Easy peasy, look at that. Okay, then we have this piece, and then we have this one, and it says this one is supposed to have happy birthday on it, but you could do anything. What else do we have? Thank you. You know what? I'll just do happy birthday, because you can never have too many birthday. And then, like I said, I don't know where all my stamping spots are. Well, I do know where they are. I just didn't pull them out. So we'll use the big version of the gray granite. And stick that down like so. I always like to let it sit for a few seconds so that the ink can soak into the paper. Oopsie. I don't know if I didn't. Anyways, I could flip it over, but it's not that bad. I don't mind it. And then we had on here the leaves. So we will get the leaves and we will clean this off on our chamois. That's the other thing you want to have. You could even cut a piece of this and have a smaller thing to clean your stamps, but if you are using a kit with stamps, or you can bring like a paper towel and just wet it in a bathroom if you need to, just you want to be able to clean off your stamps, because I've had some where I didn't, and I just kind of tried to keep my stamps away from, I think at one point I was just cleaning them off on the lid of the box. You know, whatever you can do to make it work. So there's one. And we'll put this one down here. There we go. My ink pad is super juicy, as you can tell. All right, and then it says to put 2 dimensionals, so take the dimensionals here. And then 3 red or pink or whatever color these are. And then we need the string. And of course it said to put the string around the corrugated board, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to put it around this one before actually, no, it is around this one. We're good. We're golden. And it does tell you how long to cut it, but if you just leave it on the spool and tie it, I'm going to just do a double knot, and then it'll be easier to do the bow afterwards. I didn't leave myself a lot of string, but I think, oops, come on. It should be enough if I can get this. I don't have nails, and my fingers are always swollen. Makes it a little more challenging, but that's okay. I could be a little more generous with my string and make my life easier, but you know, That would be silly. Okay, so there's my bow. Let's just turn that a little. Then I can put my, actually before I do that, I'm gonna put some, do I want to put snail? See, this is where I'd probably use either the dots or glue because of the corrugation. It won't stick as well with the snail, so we'll just put glue just so that it adheres a little bit better. Okay, then we can put our happy birthday on here, or stick it to the desk, whichever comes first. And it'll also stick down the string if you get it in the right place. And then all we have to do is put some dots on and it is done. And so you can see how if you were to take all your pieces and parts and just kind of line them up like an assembly line, it makes it quite quick to assemble, and then you'd have all your cards and stuff ready to go. So, I mean, this is very pretty. You could make them all the same, but if you are a person, like I know my mom, sometimes she says, oh, but they're not as pretty, they're not unique. I want to show you how you can make them unique. So I'm going to take this one as an example. So I've got this card base, and then I've got this card front, if you want to call it that. Then we need, I cut out a piece of gray granite, just slightly bigger than this one. Okay, and then we can take this piece here. We'll keep the pieces and parts the same. We're just gonna add and change things a little. So you can see how it can become. Hi, Lisa. You back at home? Okay, so we've got our card base. And then we want to stamp the rose and best wishes onto here. Or do we want best wishes? Let's see, where did my... I lost my stamps. Here they are. Okay, what is my choices? Thinking of you, best wishes, you know what? I think I might do congratulations. Let's do that. And then I hadn't, do I need a leaf? Probably. Anyways, let's just take this off for now. Put the congratulations on. And you can see how having the small stamping spot instead of this big one is a lot easier when you are working with this big block, because otherwise it's super easy to get ink all over the block and then go oopsie. Okay, so the ink isn't sticking very well to my stamps, and sometimes this happens on new stamps. The easiest remedy to this is to wipe it first on your chamois or whatever you have. Another one that is supposed to help is to use Versamark, because it is that sticky ink, so you can kind of make it sticky and then ink it up, and that is supposed to help. I'll show you. Oops. And the other thing that helps is you can see if you have ink all over your stamp. So I could kind of tell when I stamped it the last time that it was kind of lacking. So that looks much better than this one, unfortunately. So I'm going to Should I use this side? I could use this side. You could go through, if you have the yellow and you wanted the line, you could make the line. I'm just gonna take, I think, I don't know if there's an extra one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think there's 5 cards each. I think there is supposed to be. Usually it says. Doesn't say. Anyways, it'll be fine. I will fix this one off camera at a later date. So I'm just gonna once more use my, let's not be lazy and make my Versamark messy. I'll clean it off. So make it sticky. And you don't have to do it every time. It's just the first bit when it's new. And I'm being kind of gentle with inking because my block is big and my stamp is small and all those things. Okay, that's much better. Oh, don't close it up. I have the rose now. Okay. So we'll put that away. And then we will take our rose here. It's a nice big, and I think we want the color to be there. And then we'll ink up our rose. Hopefully, I should have Versamarked it first. Well, let me do that just to make sure I get it's a bigger stamp, so you kind of want a good stamping of that, right? Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of go like so. And then we have a pretty rose. And then we need the leaves. And I'm going to cheat and use another block here just so I don't have to pull it off. Let's speed things up a little. Okay. And then another one maybe here. There. All right. So we've got the beginnings of what they set out for us, right? We've got our stamped flower. We've got our congratulations. We've got our corrugated piece. Now, let me close this before I stick something in it. So my next step is I'm actually going to take this. I saw a sketch for a card this morning, actually. Posted by Jamie in the States, and it required cutting your main piece into pieces. So I just decided I'm going to cut this in half, which just happens to be, this is 3, so it just happens to be 1.5, which is perfect to line this up. And I'm just going to cut it in half. Eek! And then I'm going to cut this piece at 1.5 as well. This one I'm going to cut at the bottom. Okay, so that's the one piece. And this one I'm going to cut at the top, the 1.5. So they're reversed from each other. Okay, you're probably like, oh my God, why is she cutting up this, this nicely stamped design? Okay. So, never fear, it will look good. Then I've got my, I want to mix this up now. Let's move this out of the way, okay? And then we've got this like this, and this like this. Okay, I didn't mess that up. Now, you can pop this up, you can put it as is, but we're just going to stick it back down, but with some spacing between each of the pieces. So I'm just going to take my glue. And I'm going stick it down. The nice thing with glue instead of the stamping seal is you can kind of, you have a bit of play to it, so you can kind of slide it so that it's where you want it. You know, if you, like this, if it's crooked, you can kind of slide it so that it's now straight until you're happy. Okay, and same thing for this one. And this one as well. I mean, if you really wanted to get wild, you could put dimensionals on 2 of them and pop up 2 and leave 2 down. You know, sky's kind of the limits as to, so now you could keep this and do the same as what the card calls for. You can switch it and put it in the middle. You can make it so that it's this way or this way. It doesn't, or even, I wonder if it would look better this way. And then if we have our congratulations, do something like this, or I wonder, I think something like that. What do you think? I think that's good. So we can put some Stampin' Seal on here. And then if we want to pop this up, we can put some dimensionals, but I'm going to use, I don't know where the white ones are, but I'll use the black ones here. And I'm going to put it at the top of my sentiment here, because I don't want it to hit this corrugation, so it's going to be above. So if you wanted to, you can put a little bit of glue down here to stick to the other piece. Like you can see, you probably, white is better because then it doesn't show as much, but for the sake of timing, you can't see the black unless you look at it. So again, I could go like this. I think I like it centered. And then we just need some of our green embellishments here. So maybe this one's a bit big. Let's go with the big one here and a smaller one there, and then smaller one here. And then you've got a pretty little card. I'm just trying to decide if I want to pop it up or if I want it flat. We'll just go with flat. There. So that is a very easy, all I did was I added 1 piece of gray granite cardstock. So when you're purchasing a kit, if you're thinking that you want to change things up, it's super easy just to look at the back, see what the coordinating colors are, and if you have some, great. If you don't, you could always purchase a mixed paper pack or something if you wanted to do things like this where you're adding cardstock, or if you wanted different color inks, you could add a couple inks. But yeah, you can make it as is, or you can make it your own. So you can see here, here's the original, and here's an alternate card. So sky's the limits, you guys, on kits. You're not stuck to making just the kit. It is a great starting point. It is a great way to kind of start that creative juices going, and then if you want to take it further, you can. Or if you're just wanting a quick something to take along somewhere, this is always a great way to do it. And the fact that they're on sale right now makes it even better. All right, well, hopefully I gave you some ideas. Hopefully I inspired you to maybe want to try a kit. They are fun, and we will see you guys next week. All right, let me just see if my comments aren't coming up. I'm not sure. People are quiet today. All right, well, maybe it's my fault. I didn't ask any questions. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.